Welcome to What Happened on Afrikanzchat. As usual, with a regular guest,
Zinny. Waiting for Brad and shout out from Zinny.
The only man way Niger people they set out.
Oh, but you too.
Then they look for him.
Oh,
Can I be true now?
But me, I go Nigeria cab like.
The only person to if he save you be former.
But if she left me,
no, but married she they watch now.
I know, like she contacted me sometimes and say, why I always deal on people? I said, no, I don't deal on your people. If I go down on your people, like be suck of you. It's because of you I'm doing all this, and because
so it's all about love.
She gave me broken heart. But I just came back from Nigeria.
Are you still in pain?
Huh?
Are you still in pain?
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
My God,
I mean, she was almost like my first love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, almost like my first love.
Oh, okay.
Shout outs to you for and every Nigeria out there. Yo, Nigeria is so love, guys.
Still, they're not gonna make the thing.
I mean, if the rice no good, the love no good, you're not good. Yeah.
Guys, this week is about Black Black Sherif.
Kiki Rasta.
Yeah. You know what?
Kiki Rasta.
To be honest, right? Me, I always want to keep it 100. I know Black but I've never sat down to go through his music, his sounds. To be honest, until this recent performance, I could swear on that. I only know like 3-4 since he came out. You know that boy. Sometimes when people talk about Ghanaians don't have sound, whatever, I ask them, say, do you dig? Do you go deep, bro? After that performance, see right now,
see,
is it so on goes or so goes on or whatever that track, right?
So it goes, so
it goes,
Yep.
Okay, that be on this Iron Boy album. That be my favorite, right?
That'd be your favorite.
Yeah, that'd be my favorite. He get chow, but that one the touch.
Yeah,
that one the touch the soul.
That song the go.
But that one the touch the soul. But what do you think about the performance? First of all, the whole before we talk about the performance, what did you notice? What did you observe?
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to Blacko, shout out to Kiki Rasta. Like, it's always amazing to see someone, rise from, where they are to a certain level, and you'd be like, I was really, really shocked just looking at him perform. Like, yeah, I mean, I saw this guy some years back, a few years back actually, at one station, and he was just sitting there quiet, like he doesn't belong. How when you're starting up, everybody you go to your function and people don't even look at you like you're important. Like, he was like that, and just from there, seeing from there and seeing him now, bro, like I was just so proud, and I was just so thankful to God he brought him this far. And if God's gonna bless you, bro, like you're gonna get blessed.
Definitely.
And shout outs to Black Sherif and the beautiful piece he just put out there, the Iron Boy. Everybody go check out Iron Boy, yeah. But then it was amazing. Trust me, it was amazing. And I wish it was a bigger hall, a bigger.
You've been saying this, but this time around, I'll agree with you. I agree with you.
See, exactly.
This time around, I'll agree with you.
I wish it was a bigger space. It was a bigger space, and
what's the capacity? I didn't check, but I think based on my observation, I think 300 plus people.
Yeah, probably be 300, 350 ish. Maybe, yeah. And what I really observed was the energy in there by Ghanaians. Every Ghanaian that came out for that show, really wanted to come, really wanted to see Blacko, and they did. Honestly, they did. Lincoln is not big, but everybody was there. Every Ghanaian that you could think of, everybody was there. If I should say, where everybody was there, because the place was full. It was the place was full, and I was so impressed by by the turnout, and everyone was just happy and dancing and just singing word for word, jamming to every song he performed.
Yep.
Every song. That for me, that was it for me.
Even on the new album.
Yes,
I was surprised.
Every song he was performing, that was like. I'm like, geez, yeah, people really listen to Ghanaian music. Like, Ghanaians really listen to Ghanaian music. Yeah. And there were quite a few, Abroford and some other people from different countries. And I mean, even Abroford were even singing the song. It tells you, African music is that music that, when you hear it, it hits you. So, I mean, I was so impressed by the turnout and how people were just, jamming to Black Sherif's performance. I was
viewers, we're gonna put up there's random picture that I took. There's this white guy, we call it YT, but he had this Ghana jersey. And behind him, I think it was written Obroni. It was so funny. So if you notice it, right?
Yeah,
so everybody was grooving, and bro, after the performance, right? Like I had to go, on Apple Music, look up his album. I've been since that day.
Yeah,
I know the day after, right?
Listen.
I've been listening. See, it's still on repeat, right?
Bro.
And I'm like, yo, this is a boy. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's coming from the hood, right?
Yeah.
And Zongo, right?
Yep.
In Accra.
I think somewhere in
Kumasi,
like Brown and Half. Like
Bono, okay.
I think so. Konongo, I don't know where Konongo is.
So you know be Accra boy.
No, be Accra boy, like Konongo.
But he moves then everything. There's easy like he be Accra boy.
He be Zongo boy.
He be Zongo boy.
So you never do disappoint.
Yeah. I'm proud. And anybody could relate to his sound.
Oh yeah.
Because he has these flavors on the tracks, right? There's one that gave me this, reggae kind of vibe. So don't forget or something.
Like I thought, like that is actually one of my favorite. Oh shoot!
I think the name of the track is "Don't Forget."
Is it "Don't Forget"?
Yeah.
No, it's not "Don't Forget."
Are you sure?
It's like reggae. Oh my god, that song.
I think yeah.
It's not "Don't Forget."
So I was listening to it. I was driving. I'm like, yo, this gives me this kind of Caribbean kind of vibe, right?
Yeah, man.
And see, it's not because I'm Ghanaian, but that boy is seasoned.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
it's easy. People get talents, right?
Yeah,
they just need exposure.
Yeah, man.
And I'll give it to him. To him.
I mean, Black Sherif is honestly, he's that guy.
Yeah.
He's that guy. Yeah. Ever since he came out with his first sermon, second sermon, and followed by his EP or his album, it was like, I mean, every song on his album is great. First of all, he has this unique voice, right? And the way he goes about his the way he put together his music and his lyrics is just like, it has to have a meaning.
Yeah,
it has to have a meaning. Like, has to have something like to do with either life, like it just has to do with life experiences. And when you come from a very low place and try where you're going, it kind of gives you more experience. He's a kid. He's like 22 years old or 23 years old. Black Sherif is a kid. He's like 23 years old.
I'm still looking at him, thinking maybe he's around maybe like, getting to his close to like, late 20s.
He's like 23 or 22. And at 23 or 20, young, yes, he came out, he blew away and was like 19 years old.
Wow.
Yes. He was like 19, 20. So he has only been in the scene for less than 5 years.
Anybody should just follow their dreams, man.
I'm serious. Like,
don't just wait till like you're
Blacko has been out here for less than 5 years.
Wow.
For less than 5 years. Look at what he's doing.
Yeah.
And people have actually tipped him to be if Ghana is gonna win, if Ghana is ever gonna win a Grammy, he's been tipped. Between him and some other artists that I don't want to mention name, but yeah, Blacko is that guy. Blacko has a solid team, and one thing I like about him is, you see them boys when they did the stage, like on the stage where they were singing singing his songs too. Yeah. They're his friends. His team are his friends.
So the DJ,
yeah, man,
they all look young.
Yeah, kids. Like them all be like, I mean, I'm above 30. So when I say kids, I mean,
we get it.
They're 22, 23, 25. They're about, So yeah, I mean, listen, Blacko is that guy. His songs make sense. It has a rhythm to it. It has a beautiful voice to it. And as soon as you hear, Blacko, like you pay attention, to listen to, what he has next. So yeah,
and he knows how to talk too.
Oh yeah,
I was looking at one of his interviews. I forgot. I don't know if it's pitch or whatever. Dude could really like articulate himself. Just sit
bro.
down.
If you come from the street, like you learn. I mean, he has more experiences than people that are way above his age. All because of the street struggles from the street. Yeah. Charlie, be easy. Yeah. People that sit plus 100 million gigabyte or 100 million terabyte for them head inside. Like Charlie. You know, like I say, Africans, we don't know frustration, we don't know all these things.
Depression,
depression. We don't know all these things. Like we
swallow it.
We're born into struggles, which are the struggle they go. So I mean, with the streets, you could get a lot of experiences, and I'm really proud of Black Hole, and I hope and pray that every emerging artists in Ghana really learns their craft well and try to really, really do it well. Because trust me, we are here. If you bring on where they be, we will support you. We're all about supporting Ghana, African music, and even Nigerian music as well. Once you bring on where good, Charlie, we go support.
You already talk. I said African music. Why Nigeria too? You see, I mean, you go make Nigeria people go move to you. Just say Africa.
Ghanaians are kind of obsessed with Nigeria. Right, and it's the same way Nigerians are obsessed with Ghanaians. So, like, I feel like some people think we are the only African countries in Africa, but no, we are not. But we are the most relevant African countries in
Africa.
Make
too much noise.
I mean,
we don't make too much noise.
We don't make Ghana and Nigeria. We don't make.
When it comes to spending money, when it comes to bragging, when it comes to all this, even some other African countries, right? Just to deviate a little bit. They get bored. They be like, why Ghana? So right now they want start with a different country with Ghana. It could still vibe, but yet again Ghana, Nigeria.
I mean, it's because how it depends. Like it actually depends on how close you are with other countries. Ghana and Nigeria are like this. Like Gary and Shito and Jollof with Turkey. Turkey. You know what Turkey is?
No.
Charlie, no. Say Turkey.
No. Leave it alone. Make you move. So see, let's move on. What I've noticed too is the places, the places busting. I like the where he had the concept, right? I just feel like there are too many lights, and that's not his fault. It's just those people. Too many lights everywhere. Red. I'm like, it's not like all these white people,
especially the bright ones. They were just too much in our faces.
Too much in our faces. I'm like, so his performance that I have no. There's nothing. Everything was on point. So it makes recording very kind of difficult because of the lights.
Look at Outset. See how them light control were just beautiful, really beautiful,
on point,
really
on
beautiful.
point. This one guy, I don't know what's up with
Lincoln Hall. Y'all need to do better, bro. Like
this lights all too much, as if people want to do freaky stuff, or they don't. They don't want.
Say police get some light, you then pull you over. They go touch for your mirror inside. It be like that. Some of the light, be easy.
But aside from that, everything was okay. And I think you have a comment. You wanted to pass a comment about. This and the guys, Afrikanzchat, I've already, the video has already been posted, but the guy is wearing, I think he was wearing the red shirt. Yeah.
Listen, bro.
Ghanaians who.
Not be easy. Why are some people trying to make our work so difficult? It's like when we take 2 steps forward, they try to drag us, backwards, and which is. We're trying to make a step forward. They try to drag us back. It doesn't make any sense. Tell me, how many people can Lincoln Hall accommodate?
I'm trying to figure out the capacity.
You can look it up. How many people? How many people can Lincoln Hall? Lincoln Hall is small. When we first got in, the place was already choked, and we couldn't even. We're trying to get in, and you remember the security guy was like, "Hey, can you guys, try and move forward from there because people are trying to get in." It was choked, and then this idiot comes on excuse my language, comes on Facebook just because Verizon or T-Mobile or AT&T has given him data to say something. He just comes out and be like, "Oh, everything Shatawale they talk is true." This idiot cannot even differentiate between R and L, and is yet. Trying to
well, we can't. We
I don't know.
From.
I don't know.
He be Ghanaian, eh?
He be Ghanaian.
Oh my God.
He be Ghanaian. Me and my blooders all day here. He and my blooders all day here.
See, the capacity is 500, right? So meaning the people that I'm sure we will reach 400.
See,
because it was full of down and up. Yeah, with plenty.
Even see. Before I went to the hall and before you enter the hall inside and
and people see today,
you see the bar.
So let's just say 500. Let's just say 500 because the back, where the body, there were people.
This guy will come. They talk plenty. If you talk about Shatawale, Shatawale said we could support one own, right?
Yeah.
If only be true Shatawale fan, They listen to what Shatawale touch. Shatawale say, "Me could support one own."
Yeah.
Right? If you are his fan is telling to do this, and you come for a show instead of you to actually talk about the performance.
Yep.
You're talking about it be only people who they cash like 200. Me and my brothers day here. Like who does that?
Typical Ghanaian.
Ghanaians just be some. I don't say all. Some Ghanaians be hypocrites. Some Ghanaians be hypocrites, especially like people who like to go school. No means say you are educated. You know that.
No.
Like so people would like people that Charlie man, education is really important.
Like mean say your mind open.
You don't know. Yeah. You don't know what they talk about.
Wait till the John where he did he had fun, with the performance and everything.
See,
but the fact that you just wanted to find something negative.
It's just hypocrisy, bro. Like,
and this Blacko, right? Bro, you just have to follow him to see the things that he's doing, bro.
Bro, these same people, right? People like the guy who was making those negative comments, right? People like him. If Blacko or any Ghanaian, even Shatawale, or any Ghanaian artist come to America and let's say they book a performance or they book a show at Wintrust or Credit One Arena, and they ask him to pay like $60-$70 to go to the show. He's not gonna pay it.
Yeah, they'll complain.
Same people, yes.
Yeah, they'll complain.
Same people complain about the prices. Meanwhile, Burna Boy is charging $60-$70 to $100 for a show at Wintrust, and the place is choked.
Yeah,
Listen, I keep saying this. Ghanaian artists that come to America to perform, please, we want you to challenge us.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to put that out there for them.
Yeah.
I want you guys to challenge us. Like, find a bigger space. Like, do your homework. Find a bigger space. Not a big space like Wintrust, right? But find a much bigger space than Outset, than Metro, than
Metro. Yeah.
Find a bigger space and challenge us and see if we'll come or not. Yeah. Like we want to support. We want to make sure listen, once again, I'm not trying to make reference to Nigerians, but look at Nigerians. I mean, even Nigerians perform in smaller places too. I mean, recently I saw
there are instances where
Davido, performing in similar places. But for a major show, I want Ghanaian artists to actually challenge us. Yeah. They should please. We are begging. They should please try. Organize a show. And
I think they will know, because when tickets are just, going like that, they will know. So when they have like the max is maybe, let's just say 2,000, 2,000 people for that, space, right? They will know the numbers, because it's going to keep checking, right? Taking to show that these are the number of people that, whatever. And I think they should, because I agree with you 1,000%.
Yes, please, they should try and challenge us. We want to come.
Yeah.
And we're going to come. And I know people come from different states, like the neighbors, like the Wisconsins, the Detroit. They come to Chicago for those shows.
Yep.
And we want them to please challenge us. We want that. We're trying to push Ghana music to the world. We're trying to push Ghana music to make sure Ghana music is, it's talked about every day, like our brothers' music are being talked about here in America. We just want that. Please, we want you guys to challenge us. Yeah. We want you guys to challenge us.
Real quick, right? There was a conversation. I think, this was a back and forth on, Afrikanzchat Instagram, page, where I think, people were complaining about, the DJs and whatever. And there was this, somebody was saying, this lady saying that it's sad that when there's a Ghanaian, whatever program, Ghanaians don't pull up. And I think, I don't believe like Ghanaians don't pull up. Ghanaians do pull up. Unless if they don't know, maybe the promotion or promoting whatever show didn't reach, the number of people that are supposed to reach. Ghanaians would definitely pull up.
Blacko did not even promote his.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. It was just, I think it was only on his page, but I've not seen it anywhere, bro.
I did not see it anywhere.
People, it was,
yes, I did not see it anywhere.
It was sold out.
I mean, I was actually expecting him to post it on his Snapchat, because I follow him on Snapchat, right? Yeah. I was expecting to see that on his Snapchat. I did not. I only saw his pictures and all that. I'm like, bro, you're coming to Chicago tonight, or tomorrow, and I'm not seeing anything.
But I remember I complained. I bought the ticket. I think like 2 or 3 weeks before. And I was saying like, dude is not really marketing this.
No
promotion. Media house. Doing all of that.
But I mean, still, and people pulled up.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, for me, I really don't understand. How this works. I'll try and find out, but I know for sure that agencies here in America and UK, promoters that really, really, know how to handle things like this. There's this guy called Slicky Promotions. He's young, very smart, and very, very good. Like he knows how to do all these things. Like, you know, if you wanna, I've been following for a little bit now. If you wanna book a tour or a show in America, you know, artists, just see him. He can actually, you know, he does great things. You know, he does great things. You know, he does good things. And I feel like if there's an agency here in America, you know, where you can actually talk to for them to actually organize everything for you, and then, you know, make sure your show is successful. I think we should do. I think Ghanaian artists should try and do. You know, and I mean, we're all trying to push Ghanaian music, you know, and Ghanaian artists out there to make sure, you know, we get to where we're supposed to.
And African music too. This summer, I think, you know, they're gonna be. I don't know. I think I heard. I've seen it somewhere where, you know, there's, you know, I don't know if it's the Francophone countries or whatever. Some of them are going to pass through Chicago. So it's just, you know, trying to, like, you know, promote, you know, African
music to the world, you know, African music to the, I mean, African music is the world's music. You know, African music is world music. Everybody loves African music.
Yep.
It doesn't matter your race, where you're from, whether you're blue or green or white or black or whatever. But Nigeria be African. Now, why always try pin me with
but no, it's just slip of tongue. At the end of the day, right, you got final words for, you know, because my experience, right, and I'm going to say this on the Africans chat, I don't really go to shows like that. And there's kind of like impact when you go to somebody's show. So I went to Blacko's show as somebody who only, I know Blacko is Ghanaian, and I only know like 3 of his songs. Okay. Since then, that was like 4 years ago. Like, the, you know, someone, whatever. That was it.
That was it.
And the one with, you know, Sarkodie. And
he didn't even perform that song.
Yeah, he didn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't. And I forgot one other thing. Almost like 3-4 songs, right? That was just it. But when I went there, right, and I realized that even on his album, he released it 4 days. And all of this, you know, all this, you know, guys and ladies in there, everybody was singing word. That guy, you realize that he brought one guy on. You know, I felt it, man. I felt. Blacko, you did your thing, bro. You did your thing.
No, that guy jumped on stage.
He jumped, right?
Yes.
He didn't. Okay.
He jumped on stage, and then, you know, he was vibing with him. Unlike somebody who kick. You know how other people they go, like, if your fan comes stage, you go kick him. Fan where you pay money to come see you. You go kick him.
I understand sometimes, you know, there might be, you know, crazy fans, but yeah, this, you know,
every fan is crazy, bro. Like, if they're not crazy, crazy? Yeah, I'm a crazy fan of an artist in Ghana. Of every artist in Ghana, actually. I love every single artist in Ghana. I'm a crazy fan. But I'm not gonna jump on stage, though. It's you know, it's a no.
Because when they push you off.
Not push me, but I mean, just think of this. Security wise, I mean, it's not safe for you and for the artist. It's not, you know, and it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't speak well of you. I mean, I know. I mean, you can reach out and hold his leg or, you know,
do whatever,
his hand. Or
he was vibing with the crowds too.
He was. He's just a chill guy.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, he be Zongo boy. You know, they fear nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, Black will be Zongo boy. They don't fear nothing. Yeah. So Charlie, nothing to shake on.
Yeah.
Basically, he put 35 for a video inside. What did you try to tell him?
My guy.
Forget it.
Any final words?
My final words is Ghanaian artists, please. The agenda is to push Ghanaian music, no matter what. It doesn't matter who you are, what kind of artist you are, what level of, you know, music you like. I mean, what level you are actually in music. I mean, we're trying to push Ghanaian music. Do good music for us. We're gonna push it, no matter what. Just do good music from the north to the south. We are here for you. Afrikanschat is here for you. And watch out for our interviews with this artist very soon on Afrikanzchat. You know, he did a pipeline inside. We did inside, so you just watch out. You know, with our interview with this artist and so much more to come. And I want to say thank you to every Ghanaian out there. Thank you to every Nigerian out there. Thank you to every African out there. You know, why they laugh?
Go on, go. Talk your talk.
Why if I mention
no?
Why the man go on make a
See,
bro, I fuck with Nigerians. What did I talk about?
Until you marry a Niger, I never go stop the love.
No, I can't marry Nigeria.
Why?
No, I know.
Why?
I really don't have reason.
My God, make you no commit to why.
I don't have reason.
So Nigerian women are not fit to become your wife.
Lie, they are more than fit to be.
So why? No. If you give one
honestly,
reason.
Before mine I have no reason. Like I can't think of one.
I don't mind marrying a Chinese, a Japanese.
No, I'm not saying like. I mean, Bro, I swear to God, Nigerian women are more than fit.
Informer, I don't know what you did to this guy.
See, exactly. The reason why I can't is because of how heartbroken I was by, you know.
But you can't blame all Nigerian women.
No, I'm not trying to blame them, but I'm just scared. Like once bitten, twice shy. You know that my reason probably.
Okay.
You know, I the fear, but I swear Nigerian women are more than fit. I mean, some Nigerian women, some women say, you know, if you talk to them, some Nigerian women if you talk to them. No, I mean, Charlie, Nigerian women be good women, like they be great women. African women. No,
you are just speaking from Informer's perspective.
Yeah, so I mean, even though Informer break my heart, you know, she make her fear Nigerian woman, but yeah, it's all right.
Let's leave it at that. Guys, like he said, you know, we're supporting Ghana. Me, I would just say I'm supporting African music.
Oh yeah, we're supporting
We're supporting Ghana music, and at the end of the day, it was a beautiful show.
Oh yeah,
and you know, shout outs to Blacko. Like he said, you know, there are a lot of things coming, through the pipeline, and once it's up and running, definitely you people will be the first to see it. So if you're new to the channel, too, like I said, likes are free. The likes are going to help, push it's going to help the algorithm to push, the videos, far. So, the likes are free, guys. And if you're new, you're just watching, just, help subscribe and push the channel.
That's it. Just subscribe and hit the like button. Bing! If I do one ping, see how Nigerians they do ping. I love Nigeria, bro.